All right, class, good morning. On the board, you will see today's do now. So as you come into class, have a seat, get out your text, and begin the work you see on the board. Good morning, Phil. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Tommy. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Filbert. Good morning, Gisanthropus. Good morning, Philium. All right, very good. We should all be working. We should all be moving to our seats. No one should be talking. We should be, all should be writing. Very good. I see lots of pencils moving. Excellent. So they have 5 minutes. They continue working on their do now. All right, class, in 5 seconds, I'm gonna want your pencils down. 5, 4, 3, finish up those thoughts. 2, 1, pencils down. All the pencils down, please. Very good. So quickly take a look at the board here. So this is today's objective. Tommy, can you read the objective? Yeah. Students will be able to describe how Poe manipulates time. And hold on. Sorry there, actually, I had the wrong slide. Let me get the right one up there. Yes, continue reading. Okay, student will be able to identify how the narrator's point of view contributes to the reader's understanding of the central idea. Thank you very much. So this is going to be today's focus. We're not going to see this for the last time today, but I want you to keep this in mind as we move forward. So today, in today's lesson, you're going to move through the text and look through paragraphs 4 through 7. So we talked about 3 yesterday. So we're going to look at how the actions in the 8th night are slowly revealed as the old man fearfully awakens. The narrator plans his next move. So we're going to analyze this lesson, so we're going to analyze this text for paragraphs 4 to 7, and we're going to look for central ideas. Central ideas. So that's the main focus of today, and we're going to use our annotations that we've been working on to find those central ideas in the text. Okay, so now I want you guys to get into pairs and take out your annotated copies of the Telltale Heart that you've been working on for your do now. And I want you guys in pairs to share your annotations that you were making just now from today's do now. So I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes to do that. I know it's a little bit longer than last time, so I'm going to give you a little more time. So I'll give you guys 7 minutes. So if there's anything your partner has that you don't have in your text, annotate that, and we'll get started. And we'll get back together as a class in 7 minutes. Go ahead. So yeah, they go ahead. Maybe I float around the room, make sure everybody's on task. All right, class. So today we're gonna have a lightning round. I'm gonna quickly cold call you and see what you have annotated. All right, Tommy, what annotation did you find? I put a star next to for a whole hour. I did not move a muscle. Okay, great. Yeah, that's a great annotation. I also asked you to write on the margin how it's important. So did you have a reason why it's important? Well, somebody help out Tommy. So he said for a whole hour, I did not move a muscle. I know I saw a few other people annotate that. So what did you have in the margin, Andrea? I said he's waiting a long time to make his next move. Tommy, would you agree with that? Yeah, I think I would say that. You know, he's just standing there watching the old man. I thought that was kind of showed he was going mad. He was going crazy. Yeah, very good. Thanks for helping out there. Okay, next one. Tommy, what do you think? Sorry, I need to use a different name. Phil, I had a question mark near the terrors that distracted me. Okay. Thank you. Can I get Andrea? Can I get an annotation from you? I had a question mark near he had been saying to himself. Yeah, very good, Andrea. Can I get Billy? Well, I had a star near, he moved on the bed suddenly, as if startled. Yeah, very good. All right, very good. I see you guys have made some great annotations. So we will be using these today quite a bit. So we're gonna move on to the next activity though. To take a look up here at the board. This is the quick write assessment for today. So we're gonna, at the end of class, we're gonna be using this prompt to make a quick write. So can I get Billy to read that out, please? Yeah, how does the narrator's point of view continue to develop a central idea? Yeah, very good, Billy. Yeah, so this is today's lesson assessment. I want you guys to focus on this for today's reading. So we're talking about central ideas. All right, very good. So now I'm going to pass out this worksheet. So much like yesterday, we have a few questions from today's text. Now that you've had a chance to annotate it, hopefully that will help you answer these. We're going to work in our discussion pods, just like we did yesterday. So today, the spokesperson and scribe are those one person clockwise to those who filled those roles the day before. So I hope you should have a new spokesperson and a new scribe for each discussion pod. All right, everybody has their handout, right? Very good. So you guys are gonna have maybe 5 to 10 minutes to work on this, and we're gonna get back together on the first few. But for now, let's get started in your discussion pods. Go ahead. All right. Hey, Phil, I just want to say, man, great answer earlier. I can see you're working really hard on this. Keep up the good work. Hey, Tommy, man, I know we got a lot going on today. I know it's Friday, you know, it's big weekend coming up, but we got to stay focused. I saw earlier you seemed a little distracted, so let's get back on the horse. Let's make it happen today. Keep it up, bud. Good work. All right. Yeah, you got a question? Sure. The word sagacity. Yeah, maybe that's maybe an uncommon word we don't use as much today. Yeah, so this word just means, well, for example, you know the word sage. If someone's very wise, they're a sage, right? So what do you think sagacity means? If it's like a sage, maybe it's being like wisdom. Yeah, very good. Sagacity is basically wisdom, the ability to make good judgments or to plan ahead, or yeah, wisdom. Very good. All right, seen a lot of good work in here. Very good. Okay. All right, class, I know you're in the middle of it, but we're gonna stop where we're at. I see most of us have gotten past number 3, so we're gonna go through the first few together, make sure we're all on the same page. So we're gonna start here and look at number 1. So why does the narrator experience feelings of triumph? I want the spokesperson from this class, from this group, go ahead. I think he experiences feelings of triumph because of bubblegum. Yeah, very good, excellent point. And do you think you could show, what evidence did you find for that? What did you annotate, maybe? Well, I annotated bubblegum because that shows that bubblegum. Yeah, excellent point. That's exactly it. Next group, number 2. So what does the use of chuckled reveal about the narrator's feelings in this paragraph? I think it shows that he's going kind of crazy. All right, well, let's try to expand upon that. So why is chuckling show that he's crazy? Maybe we can get a helper from this group. I think, well, you know what? I hear a person chuckling when he's thinking about killing someone. I think of like the Joker or something. Yeah, that's a good point, right? Yeah, you can maybe make a connection here between that and maybe a familiar character. So would you agree? Yeah, I think that's why I said when I heard chuckled, I heard sort of a crazy killer. Yeah, it's a very good point. All right, and number 3, can we get this group to share out? How does the narrator respond to the old man's sudden movement? I think what I saw was bubblegum. Yes, very good. All right, so those were all in the first, well, those were all in the 4th paragraph. We're going to move on from that. So I know a lot of you are farther ahead than that, but I want you guys to get as much done as you can. I'll be moving around the class, helping out whoever needs it. Go ahead. Okay, and the class has a very long time to do this. It's like 20 minutes of the class period is working on this worksheet. Maybe I'll interrupt the class and go over a portion of it again like I just did, just to keep them maybe on the same page, making sure that nobody's maybe getting lost. But it's a very long period of class where they're doing this. All right, class, I want you to put your pencils down and track me in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, pencil should be down. 2, 1, tracking me. Everybody should be tracking me. 0. All right, everybody's tracking me. Excellent work. So let's take a look here at the quick write on the board. Can I get a reader for the quick write, please? Can I get a volunteer? Yes, please read. Please read. How does the narrator's point of view contribute to the reader's understanding of a central idea? Yes, very good. So we encountered this earlier. But first, before we get started with this, I want you guys to take a look at this high performance response from yesterday's. So this is an example of a great response. So I want you to tell me what you see in this response that you think's really good and what you can use today in today's quick write response. Yes, what do you think, Tommy? I see use of evidence. Yes, exactly. What do you think, Billy? I see he answers the question directly. Yeah, very good. He answers the question directly. What do you see, Andrea? I see the use of a quote. Yeah, very good. Yeah, he uses a direct quote and puts that right there in the quick write. Anybody else? Yeah, what do you think, Tommy? Yeah, actually, he uses more than one quote. Yeah, that's another thing. Just not just one. He uses 2 quotes. So he really uses a lot of evidence to make it very good. So you guys will have until the end of class to finish this quick write. If you guys get done with that, you can continue working independently on the rest of the questions in your handout. But make sure before the end of class, you turn in your quick write assessment, which is right here on the board. And if, like I said, if that's done, you get that turned in, then you can continue working on the questions from your handout silently and independently. Thank you very much. And we'll do that until the end of the period. Thank you.